beautiful Leos, and welcome to your daily reading for Friday, August 18th. Time is fluid. Happy birthday to my Leo sons out there. Wishing you a blessed, abundant birthday season with many, many years to come. Let's see what mermaid is with you for the day, and you have miracles. Beautiful. We love to start off the reading with the word miracles. We also love to see that this is the mermaid that's with you today. So dreams can come true. Leo, some of you may find yourself placed in a very miraculous event, or something might happen to you that feels like a miracle today. So beautiful. Let's see what else you got going on here. I usually do my mermaids as the ending oracle, but I decided to get them out first because that's just what I felt to do. So let's see what else you have coming through for the day here, Leo. Matching up with miracles, you have the first chakra. The energy of the root chakra supports our sense of safety in a physical world and reminds us to enjoy our physical bodies. All right, and you also have the energy of expression, card number 19. The frequency of expression supports our ability to bring out our true sense through many different forms of communication. Leo, do we still need to get something off our chest here? Do we still need to speak out? Because I feel like for some of you, there is still something that you want to express. There is still something that you want to say, and you feel it all the way in your root chakra. I feel like there is a very specific need of yours that you feel like you need to express. And I don't know who it's to, okay? But I feel like for a lot of you, I get this indication that if you assume almost that if you express how you feel, then it might cause drama or problems or tension or difficulty for you. Spirit wants you to know the more you express yourself, the more you trust that no matter what you say, you will be good, the more you manifest in a miracle. So I feel like there's something that you are being guided to say, and I feel like for some of you Leos, y'all still haven't said it because it's still coming through. So let's see what else you got. Freedom, card 21. Yeah, the energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. So when you, okay, so let me give y'all a little rundown of this here. When we do not express how we feel, our throat chakra is blocked. This is something specifically for you that you feel it all the way within your root. There is something that you want to say to someone. And you are actually going to manifest a miracle of doing so. Some of you want to free yourself from a situation. Some of you, there's just something you want to get off your chest. The time is now to do so, Leo. You may even find yourself in experiences around this person or in this situation that sets you right up to express, and yet you still are not doing it. Spirit wants you to know that you doing so is going to clear up energy for you and manifest in a miracle. So there is emphasis around communication for you around this time, and it's really going to create a sense of freedom for you. You're going to feel like, oh, I feel so much better letting that out. It feels so much better saying that. It feels so much better having this talk. Some of you, you know, don't even have something to say to someone specifically. Some of you just feel like there's things that you want to get off your chest. And you may find yourself, you know, trusting or venting to someone. So we have the well, family wishes come true. We also have the horseshoe with good luck. Ooh. And you also have the 4-leaf clover. Y'all, great good fortune. So, Leo, there is going to be luck in expression. Spirit wants you to be open with how you feel. This is not time to tame the lion. This is time to let the lion say what it needs to say. You have the well here with family wishes come true. So definitely could be a family wish that is granted. There could be a home, a pregnancy. There could absolutely be something revolving family that everybody's been wanting, or a large majority of people have been wishing for. And I mean, y'all, you got the horseshoe and the 4-leaf clover. And you got miracles here. So the more you are outwardly open, let me tell you something right now, Leo. Your voice is meant to be heard, and you know it's meant to be heard. And some of you, you feel very unlucky in life. You feel very unfortunate in life because you are not living in your true expression of your truth. Right? And you know, we've been doing dailies for a while, and you know, I feel like this message could strongly go back to 2 of those dailies that we've had lately. The daily on being honest, if you feel like there's something you want to be honest about. I don't know if y'all remember that one, but I remember. And there was another one about, I had it, and now it's going. There was another one about expression, but it was in like a different sort of energy. But let's continue on here. It'll probably come to me as we continue, but there is like really high vibrational energy around this time on saying how you feel is going to miraculously create good luck for you. So let's see what fortune energy is connecting to this. I wasn't going to get these cards, but now with the fact that your tea leaf literally says wishes come true, good luck, and great good fortune, I feel like there's a need to get you a fortune card here. So let's see. Oh, y'all. Sorry, that little freaked me out because I seen the 4-leaf clover. Luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. I mean, all right, that's what we got for you, y'all. I hope y'all have a great day now. No, I'm kidding. Card number 19 twice. If your birthday's on the 19th, which is actually tomorrow or the day after, whenever you're watching this, or the day of, you could actually be watching it on that day. I feel like around this time of the 18th and the 19th, there's something about this weekend that's bringing in a large sense of luck. Wow. Wow. No wonder you got miracles. The way all these cards are coming together is really showing me that there is going to be a really strong energy of good fortune that just takes you by surprise. And Spirit wants you to, like, they're even confirming how I feel. I feel like they're talking to me, honestly, because I'm like, this feels real good. And they're like, you are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Some of you, there's definitely a strong connection to a 4-leaf clover. I don't know if y'all seen one, if y'all got one, or if y'all will see a picture of one after this. But you have a really strong sense of luck coming in. And the fact that card number 19 is here twice is also giving me an energy that something that you do this weekend is creating a miracle and good luck for you. So let's see what the tarot's got, because you know I gotta see now for sure what's going on here. Ooh, this is one of my favorites of the dailies so far. You know what I feel like for some of you as well? If I were to get rid of the message of you needing to express yourself, I feel like for some of you, you may hear something that feels like a miracle. Someone may reach out to you. You may get a message. You may get a phone call that makes you feel like, oh my gosh, I feel so lucky right now that this person has called me and said this. I feel so lucky right now that I got this phone call, or I've heard this, or something like that. All right, you got some flyers here. Ooh, the Seven of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups. So this is going to be something that you love to hear. This is going to make your emotional sense of being very happy. Seven of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups. I feel like for some of you, you may have been waiting or may have felt a bit impatient around your good fortune. We have the Ace of Cups here. And Strength. There it is, Leo. There it is. The Ace of Cups right on that horseshoe of good luck. Some of you may find an extreme sense of good luck in your love life. Could be new love coming in as well. Others of you, I feel like whatever lucky energy or whatever miraculous energy is here, it's going to make you feel like you love life. Like you love it. You're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Let's clarify this and get your possible challenge and outcome for the day, because they decide to fly out instead of be all nice and neat on the cut. You're going to love this. Yes, you are. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups. There's that person. Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords. The worst is over. Definitely could be new for a lot of you. Or renewal after some betrayal. Or some of you may have just been really, really struggling with a certain part of your life. And now you're going to start loving it. On Strengths, we have Judgment. Your possible challenge for the day is the Six of Swords. And your outcome is the Four of Pentacles. All right. So let's clarify this here. Once again, your possible challenge is the Six of Swords. So your possible challenge could be healing, moving forward, possibly even moving or traveling. And your outcome here is the Four of Pentacles. So your outcome is to open up. Open up. Open up your heart. Open up your heart to this love. Open up your heart to this person. Open up your heart to loving what's happening to you. Clarify this for Leo. Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Fool, Five of Swords, Four of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. All right. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, if you are in a energy around family, I definitely feel like there's something that's going on in a family dynamic here, where if you and your brother, you and your sister, or like you and your spouse, or you and your partner have been working on a very specific wish, more income, better home, better life, better relationship. There is something that you and someone has been working on that is going to start taking more fruition in your reality. Others of you, I feel like you may just finally be manifesting in a partner who puts in effort, or your partner may start to put in a bit more effort into this connection. Ten of Swords to the Fool. So you have a totally new beginning here for loving life. For some of you, yes, it definitely could be romantic love. Others of you, I just feel like something is going to happen to you that you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I love my life. Like something like that. It's like a turnaround. It's like a flip of a switch. It goes from you going to, I'm not really sure how great I feel about this path. And then boom, oh my gosh, I love this path. I want to stay on this path. Like that's how I feel it's happening. And you have Judgment to the Five of Swords here. So I feel like for some of you, you may be feeling a little bit defeated by this. Because I feel like for some of you, you may have continuously kept putting out negative vibes of like, that'll never happen to me. I see y'all comments. I see them. This will never resonate. Or, yeah, right, that'll never occur. Yeah, this will never be. And with Judgment to the Five of Swords, this gives me that aha moment of when you kind of put down your own negative thoughts and you're like, wow. Some of you may feel a little bit defeated because of how strong possibly your faith wasn't. You have the Six of Swords to the Four of Wands. So there definitely could be some healing or movement forward to a connection here. Or some of you, there's a possible challenge in home or movement with home. You know, for example, if there's more effort being put into a connection, some of you may have been very distant with your effort. And some of you may be reeling your boat back in and saying, all right, I'm going to put effort into this person. Or some of you just been very distant from relationships or people or family or things along those lines. And now there's movement towards it. And your outcome is the Four of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands. So it looks like you have something nice happening to you. You have something very lucky happening to you. But your outcome is still being weary of it. So you have that feeling of, oh my gosh, I love life, but let's just see. This feels really good, but let's just see. I would get rid of the but out of your vocabulary here, because once you give the universe that but, they know you don't believe it. They know you don't see it for yourself. And if you don't see it for yourself, then they don't see it for you. So let's clarify this one more time because I feel like I want to know more on your outcome here. You have the Ace of Swords, you have the World, you have the Five of Wands, we have the Page of Swords, and we have the Hierophant. Yeah. I'm going to clarify this one more time, actually. And then I will get into it. I just want to... Sometimes I say things and they come out. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I just said that. All right. So, first and foremost, I feel like for a lot of you, your hearing, specifically through like your ears or your communication voice, that something good is happening here for you. So some of you... You may be getting back like something that's revolving your health. Like maybe you went to go get a test and your doctor calls you and they're like, hey, Leo, you're all clear. You're all good. All your tests have come back negative or you're fine type of thing. Because you have the Fool, the World to Justice. So this is showing me that you're jumping timelines here. So some of you... there is a very special energy with this week where you can quantum jump, quantum leap, where you can go from one timeline to another. It's available for you, right? And that's what's happening here with Judgment to the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. I don't necessarily feel like you have been loving every single area of your life. Maybe work's fine, maybe love's fine, but the family dynamic, a little off. Friend dynamic, a little off. Some of you may find that this weekend or around today that a lot of things start to come together for you. A lot of things take a positive turn of events where it's almost like your friendships get better, your love gets better. You do have new energy coming in for you as well. So some of you could be meeting new friends, meeting new love, or starting some blessed new beginnings. Either on your own or with certain people. But for some reason, your challenge is travel or your challenge is movement. So I feel like for a lot of you, with this being your challenge, I feel like with whatever you're hearing with this Eight of Wands, whatever expression you're giving or whatever expression that you want to give, that could be your challenge, where we already saw that in the beginning of the reading. Page of Swords to the Eight of Wands. Some of you may be, this could hit the nail on the head for some of you. Some of you may feel challenged in expressing yourself to a partner, to a person, to a new person, and or to someone that you live with. Don't ask me, like I said, who they are, okay? It's going to be different for all of you. But I feel like for some of you, you are going to find challenge in expressing yourself to someone that you live with. Some of you, you're starting a relationship. Maybe you live with your parents and you're like, hey, this person's coming by. I'm interested in being in a relationship with them. Possibly you live with a roommate and you're starting to date someone and you're like, well, this person's going to start coming over here and there. Or maybe you're in a home life and you just need some alone time and you're like, hey, freedom. I don't want anyone in this house to think I don't want to be around them, but I just need some space. Your challenge is what you say back and how you respond or how you take action to expressing yourself. And your outcome is the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Hierophant to the Nine of Pentacles. So for some of you, I feel like your outcome, if you were not loving your financial life, I feel like for some of you, you may start loving what you do for work. Whether that be because you are doing something new for work or things are just looking up. I get you coming into some money somehow. Randomly. I mean, with all the good luck and good fortune here and miracles, they would throw money in the mix, right? I feel as well with this outcome, some of you may be definitely moving into commitment, either with somebody who was very stubborn on commitment, or some of you may be a bit cautious and careful on who you give more of your time and energy to. But I definitely feel like for a lot of you Leos, there is a pretty blessed turn of events here. And with miracles being your first card, some of you may actually feel like, whoa, this is actually a miracle. And I want to see one more time on here. I know. I'm just so curious. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Leo on their outcome? The Three of Swords. Can't show y'all that. Damn it. This Lovers card always gets me. The Lovers, the Eight of Swords, and Temperance. All right. So I feel like for some of you as well, you may get blessed with some peace. I ain't gonna pick up the Lovers that much. But I feel like for some of you, the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, that guard up, that is your first cards of your outcome. I feel like for a lot of you, you're just kind of in a position of, well, I'll let it take its time, but I ain't going to believe in it that much. I'll let this connection grow, or I'll hope that this person gives me peace or gives me space, or I'll hope that this is something that I'll love, but let me make sure I'm prepared just in case the other ball drops. Temperance is coming in to say, no. Your outcome is finding your peace. Your outcome is not letting anything disturb your peace that should not be allowed to do so. I mean, a lot of the times, sometimes we feel like we can't control it. But I feel like for a lot of you, I get you could be stubborn towards a lot of different things because you are trying to like avoid conflict with other people or within yourself. And it's like Spirit's like, no. There are other ways you can express. There are other ways you could do things that still keep the peace. And I feel like that's what your outcome. It's like coming to a realization on how to keep the peace, or how to stay peaceful, and or how to keep your faith when good things happen for you. So let's clarify Temperance once more, because it looks like an angel has something for you behind the scenes in your outcome. And I want to know what it is. Eight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Some of you, there's definitely a financial win. Others of you, I feel like you may just feel a win as you also release some certain things that you don't want to feel any longer. You don't want to be tied down by any longer. And with this Nine of Wands, your outcome is taking a victory lap. Your outcome is like getting out of your head, releasing hurt, trusting more in the fact that you are blessed, or you could be blessed. And I do want to say you have a lot of 8s here. You have you have the 8 of Wands. You have Strength. That is number 8. You have the 8 of Cups that just came through. And that's what I love. I love that Temperance gave you the 8 of Cups. Because I feel like for a while, this has been you. Your first flyer out. Waiting. Waiting for something better to come. Waiting for that right moment to say something. Waiting to hear this good news. Waiting for your good fortune. Waiting for your miracle. Waiting, 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 waiting. Temperance to the 8 of Pentacles is showing me in your outcome that the wait is coming to an end. You are no longer going to have to sit in the energy of waiting. Because you are either taking the reins on your own, expressing what needs to be expressed, if you feel like that's you. 3 of Wands, Ace of Swords. Or you're hearing something that gives you a miraculous spin to your life. So, this is pretty interesting, Leo. This is pretty interesting. I weirdly want to get something to give me just one more confirmation on this for some reason. I'm not really sure why, and I'm not really sure what they want. So let's grab a quantum. That's always nice. All right. What do you have here, Quantum Oracle? An energy card of letting go, card number 3. An event card of commitment, card number 3. An intention card with the honoring path, card number 7. All right, no wonder that's your outcome. So I was like, why the heck is the 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands your outcome? And then when you get clarified, you got the 3 of Swords, the Lovers, the 8 of Swords. That's this. It's time to let go of all of the I can't do it, I won't say it, I don't know when's the right time, or I don't know if I'll be able to be in a loving relationship, or this person will never commit to me, or I'll never meet anybody that'll commit to me, or I'll never get pregnant. There's something that there's a story that you keep telling yourself over and 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 over, and it's time to change that because Spirit's coming in to change it. Commitment to the honoring path. You are being recognized, you are being seen, you are being heard. A lot of you have an event of a commitment. If you are not committing to a person, a business, a job, something that's revolving around finances and money, I feel like you are committing to putting yourself first, saying what you want to say, and it's creating luck. You are creating it. So, I knew I was like, what's going on? With the letting go being the first card, followed by these, that explains why your outcome looks this way. Because I was like, why do they look like they're still kind of struggling with letting go of things? And it's because you are, basically. Okay, so let's see what your love oracle has. We're going to get it from the Mystic Moons. What's coming in towards Leo for love for August 18th. I keep saying to myself, I'm going to make these readings like 20 minutes, and here I am again on 28 minutes. This is for Leo, please. Thank you. All right, you have Purge. There it is, right on letting go. You have Unawakened. And you have Shadow Work. All right, so there are things that you are working on in your emotional state of being. And it's time to purge these energies out. Purge these peoples, purge these thoughts, purge these feelings, whatever the case may be. You have tribe, so there's your spiritual support system coming in with you around love. We have unawakened to communication, and we have shadow work to surrender. Dang. There's the communication. So some of you want to express yourself in your relationship, and are you doing so with unawakened? Are you doing so with what your challenge is? It is time to do so. You are not, it's like you anticipate. That's probably why your outcome looks like that too. Because you anticipate things not going in your favor. You almost anticipate that if you have to say whatever you want to say, then you're just going to create more hurt, more pain, and more drama. That's not the case. Speak your mind. Clarify this. Okay. Ascending. Beautiful. Signs, devotion. All right. So, Leo, I feel like if you are in a romantic relationship where you feel the need to express something, you are receiving signs to do so. And they're going to follow you around like crazy until you decide to express yourself. Some of you have been getting signs. This could be flip-flopped that somebody is going to be communicating to you. You may be seeing their name somewhere. You may be seeing their birthday or something. But we have devotion here. So I feel like somebody really wants to give you a lot of their time and effort. Could even be something that's revolving around a candle or something that's being given, or the act of like our hands are very prominent there. Clarify this one more time for Leo. On ascending, we have divine timing. On communication, we have separation. And on devotion, we have new direction. Yeah. So this is unawakened energy. It's unawakened energy to assume that if you speak your mind, you will create separation with your person. That is unawakened energy. If you are in a connection, you should be able to speak your mind. Others of you, I feel like you're getting signs that somebody that you haven't been around is going to reach out to you. May feel really lucky for you. Maybe even this person offering you commitment, and or somebody that you've been committed to, but you have devotion to new direction. So if you're not coming into contact with a new person, your connection or you and this person are definitely going to be moving in a new direction. So it's either there's a fear around speaking your mind and causing distance between the two of you, or that you and this person have been distant and they're reaching out to you. Third story, I feel like there's a whole new person coming in. A whole new person. Some of you may have had to cut off certain people, clear out some energy for this energy to come in, because sometimes that happens as well. So let's get you an ending oracle, and guess whose is it going to be? We're going to start with a mermaid, and we're going to end with a mermaid, because I want to see what else they got. And we will be reading this interpretation from the book. This is for Leo. August 18th. All right, Leo, let's see. You have free spirit. Yes, sir. Free spirit, freedom. Let's see. Free spirit. Y'all, you're not going to believe the first sentence of this freaking card. Ready? Express yourself and allow your spirit to feel free. Beware of the confines and restrictions placed upon you by yourself and possible others. That's where your outcome looks like. This mermaid says it's fun to feel free. This doesn't mean shrinking your responsibilities, though. It's important and possible to find a balance between fulfilling your wild and free spirit while honoring your responsibilities, especially when others are involved or are relying on you. Being a free spirit might kindle romantic thoughts. Although this might not be practical for you, it's still worth considering ways you can express this desire. For example, by taking a backpacking holiday or similar. Do you feel free? ? Your work or home life might bring feelings of restriction. Challenge. If this is true, take a look at how you can change things. Talking with loved ones about how you're feeling can be helpful. You could find they offered to help with the chores and your domestic responsibilities, freeing up some time for you. Honor your free spirit, for this is who you really are. The material confines of modern society can make your spirit feel stifled. We've pushed through the education system from a young age, then we're expected to choose a career path and work a 9-to-5 job. But there's no one-fits-all path. Often, we're not encouraged to express our artistic side, which can make us feel even more trapped by the confines of society. Now is the time to allow your spirit a freedom it needs. When you're in harmonious relationship with your inner spiritual needs, everything will naturally fall into place in a harmonious way for the highest good of all. And I'm pretty sure I said that in the beginning of the reading. There is a need you need to express. The time is very favorable now. So, what a reading, Leo. Oh my gosh, this reading was crazy. That's what I have here for you. In terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be around you or in your chart, we have Leo, we have Libra, we have Aries, and Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus. Yeah, that's who you got. And I don't know if there's some of y'all that's seen 4-leaf clovers, but you definitely might find one. So, thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. Happy birthday to my Leo sons out there. Do not forget, for the month of August and for the month of September, we have the free Blessed bracelets going out in any kit purchased off of my Etsy shop. So, if you are interested in receiving a free Blessed bracelet, just head down to my Etsy shop. You can also customize your kit to Leo if you want a Leo customized kit and have all Leo goodies in there. So thank you, my beautiful Leos. Happy birthday once again. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful Friday wherever you are at in the world. And talk to you soon. Bye now.